Hello, everyone. Good morning, Britain. P.P. Jordanson is back. I had lots of clients who said, well, I don't know what to do. And I would say, well, let's break your life down. Now, maybe you're a radically creative genius like Leonardo, but probably you're not. Do nothing. You have no hope because you're anxious because you need to die and people think you're useless and you should die. If you're not living, then you're dead. One of the things that's perplexed me is how do you have sex? And the answer to that is you sort of die.
Kids, I'm not a fan. They're bad for society. Other than that, they're okay.
You're a winner.
Wow, that's absurd. What an awful thing to tell a kid. Glad my parents never said it to me. If they had, I know I would have turned out. Okay, let me tell you why. These nuts.
Aha, you're back.
I don't know how you're alive, frankly, right now. What is driving you to be alive? How do you live?
That's a good question. I've been thinking about YouTube poops because I think that they have some creative editing and I love smoking crack. Partly what I was trying to do with my students was to convince them that Nazi Germany in the 1930s wasn't good. 1 million of something is a lot.
Believe it or not, Prager University may soon be a thing of the past. Need I say, we need to start thinking about how we can make girls boys and turn boys into girls. Boys need to off. Josh, age 7, was recently sent home from his school for shooting other boys with a gun. Josh was guilty of nothing more than being a normal boy. The boy's father was astonished, not by his son's several decapitated heads, but by the teacher's ask, this is not a recipe.
I really enjoy a good hooker, but I don't have the money. I'm really high on crack. I enjoy it. Lulls, right? I just did it for the lulls, which is the plural of LOL, laugh out loud. Look, I'm going to give you 100 rats, and you might say, well, that's preposterous. Because why not just leave? And the answer is something like, fuck you, just take the rats. I'll tell you about the dark side of rats. If you put 2 juvenile rats together, the bigger, stronger, meaner, dark tetrad rat would just destroy the smaller rat. But rats, they sort of bounce. And so do kids, and so do sheep. And so the little rat, being a bit of a genius, stabs the big rat with a knife in a car. And so after the blood and the gore and the pain and the fear and all of that, it turned out the big rat faked the whole thing. That wasn't big rat, that was another rat. Where's the big rat? We have no way of really knowing.
All I tweeted was beat politicians over the head, including the Pope.
Awesome stuff.
Try this at home. Get a big block of ice. Leave it on the counter. What'll happen is the ice will melt because it's fucking ice. Do this experiment at least once a day. Dogs piss on me at least once a day. Why? It's because I don't like science. Science is bad. Science is evil. Kill me.
How low can you get?
Really low.
The man is a villain. P.P. Jordanson. I should note, by the way, that you are going to die in a car accident. We'll come to that. P.P. Jordanson, welcome.
You're a bitch. You are an inexcusably narcissistic idiot. I've tried to put my finger in my butt, but it's still too tight and things got messy. And basically, I'm stupid. What the hell's wrong with you people?
I'm excited to be joined today by DeGrasse.
Abortions are necessary.
How did you get here?
It's a free country. During the dinosaurs, there was dinosaurs on Earth. The Earth had dinosaurs, right?
Right.
Period. Okay, we survived that. Don't get me started. My point is, we live in a free country. What the hell is going on?
Professor P.P. Jordanson has come. He's an almost unbelievably stupid piece of shit. P.P. Jordanson, thanks for coming. What is your job?
Almost nothing. They're all foaming at the mouth because I'm poking holes in their cherished condoms. They're not happy about that.
What?
I like racial superiority. Right. But it's not, this isn't contentious. I have no sex at all.
So when they say your ideas are dangerous, what they're really saying is your ideas are dangerous.
I hope so. My donkey balls are crystal clear. And so you might say, isn't that technically impossible? And the answer is, well, yes, that's valid. I'm a Canadian and I'm just some idiot professor. And then you could add gay to that or whatever other. And so I think that in the 90s, 40% of people were a member of the 1%. I like to edge. So for example, I would jerk off for at least an hour and a half and not come. I think that happens sometimes, but only when things go wrong. And that's not good. I had